The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess. It's a Zelda game. Of course the gameplay is amazing. The exploration, dungeons, bosses, wolf horns, side quests, and items all make this an amazing game. 30 out of 30. Creativity. As I mentioned before, the wolf form makes this game a little different, and its dungeons are incredibly creative, both of which I love. Unfortunately, it isn't that much different than the other Zeldas. 12 out of 15. Search Midna's Lament on YouTube. 10 out of 10. Although it's somewhat similar to other Zeldas, it has some twists, and for that I like it. My only complaint is what happens after the 8th dungeon. 8 out of 10. Twilight Princess features the most realistic and arguably the best graphics in the series. Of the bright and colorful looks of Hyrule Field and the dungeons, and the amazing attention to detail is amazing. My only complaint is that the Twilight looks horrible. It's dark, horribly colored, and kinda ugly. But the good outweighs the bad, and it scores a 9 out of 10. Besides for Link, TP has many great characters. Instead of going in depth, I'm just gonna say this. They're all great. I don't hate anyone. There's no Navi or Gapora or any of those stereotypical horrible Zelda characters in this. 5 out of 5. The enemies are your average Zelda enemies, with some especially good ones. One of the things that makes the game great is the bosses. The mini bosses are equal to some games' bosses, and the real bosses are on a whole new level. They're extremely fun and entertaining, and for that they get a 5. This game affected the series. Several elements are in games that came after, and the design of Link was used in Brawl. It's the third best-selling Zelda game of all time, a Nintendo Selects game, and in my personal opinion, it's the best Zelda. On GameCube, it's nothing special, but on Wii, the controls are amazing. It uses the Wiimote and Nunchuck and introduce motion controls. Unlike Skyward Sword, the only time you must use motion controls is for the sword, otherwise it's optional. It's the longest Zelda game as of date, and has the second most dungeons. Because it's long, it's extremely hard for a first playthrough and easy for later playthroughs. Although it's long. But scared of our dealers and trying to get 100% give it a decent challenge. 4 or 5. I hate the complaints that people make about it. It's a good game. I'll deduct 5 points. Happy? This is one of the best games, no, the best game I've ever played. I can't describe how much I love it. I'm just going to give it 10 points, okay? 98%. I love Twilight Princess. It's an amazing game, and I managed to get 98%. Best Zelda, and the best game I've ever played. I love Twilight Princess. It took everything that made Ocarina of Time good and made it better. It isn't perfect, but it's not as bad as some people think it is. It's just amazing. Simple as that.